Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is Boltor here with another Spellweaver video. I gotta preface this video by first saying that any noise you hear in the background, any jingling or any kind of weird noise that sounds completely out of place, well, my pet beagle, who's deaf and I think somewhere between 12 to 13 years old, is being exceptionally clingy today. Normally he sleeps all afternoon and he doesn't wake up until dinner time, but today he's been following me around just non-stop. So I want to tell you guys in advance that if you happen to hear anything in the background that doesn't make any sense, it's probably just my beagle. His name is Danny. Anyway, so I just want I'm going to be playing doing some gameplay today, but real quick, I just saw this when I logged on. Expect a new balance patch next week. So obviously I'm going to be covering that when it comes out, but I don't expect it to be a huge a huge change, more or less just probably some tweaks and some minor changes, maybe buffs to cards that aren't seeing any play. So at any rate, today we're just going to be playing a quick Wisdom Rage deck. This comes from to us from Kyndel, who won Asperia Cup this month, Asperia Cup number 2. So I wanted to spotlight one of the decks from the one of the winning decks, and I picked this one primarily because it's extremely cheap. It's got like 3 rares, 2 Fire Blast, 2 Ramgak, and 3 Fia, who I believe Fia comes as like a 2 of in the starter deck. So it's extremely budget and extremely easy to build. So that's kind of why I wanted to spotlight it out over all the other decks. So I'm not going to play against the AI. We are just going to dive right into a game here. I'm going to put a link to the description below, or a link in the description below for a poll that I'm taking. With fall coming up, at least here in the States, my schedule is going to be taking a bit of a dramatic change. That's the right word. And because of that, I kind of wanted to get your guys' opinion as to what kind of videos I should be focusing on, because I've done Spellweaver 101, I've done Deck Doctors, I've all done a whole bunch of ones, and I kind of want to know what you guys enjoy the most, so I can kind of focus on that more. Anyway, so this has got a decent early game, but we really want more kind of like 1-drops. I mean, we can go Goblin Warrior, Fireball, and then we're kind of hoping on top decks to see what else we can get. I need to learn when not to look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, that one had a freaking 1-drop in it, and now I'm just doing nothing for like the first 3 turns. But ain't that just the way? Alright, so we're going to send back the Fire Blast, hopefully get a Wisdom Shrine. Good. Something we can play? Ah, it's a Fia. It's better than nothing, right? Top deck privilege. Oh, I forgot to do the prayer to RNGesus. I'll do it in the next video. Besides, Fuzz has probably already done it, but that sounds about right. Oh well. So we go bam. I'll just play good one. I've been playing a lot of what he's probably playing, that Wisdom. Yep, Wisdom Corruption Control. I've been playing a lot of that these past couple days, along with kind of a Rage mid-range kind of deal. So I have experience with Rage Wisdom aggressive decks, but this specific list I'm relatively new to, so I'll probably make some misplays. So what do we got? 3 mana. Yep, I was about to say it's probably a Jin. Or, yeah, Jin. 6-1 after the other. Okay, so I think we just fireball that, but if we do that, then we're not doing anything else. You know what? I think we advance our board state. We play the we do that. We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Clear his board. Get 2 3s and a 2-1 in play. One of the things that this deck, the Wisdom Corruption Control, that that was popularized first by Senelian in the ranked competition. One of the things it has a lot, and I do mean a lot, of trouble dealing with is a lot of creatures, because the most... Okay, see? That's what I mean. So I'm just going to take the win, and I got to finish my train of thought from earlier. I've done a whole lot of different deck videos, you know what I mean? I've done a whole different type of videos. I've done Deck Doctor, I've done Spellweaver Speculation, I've done Spellweaver 101, and I just want to know what you guys kind of... Sorry if that was loud. Oops. I have my brain in like 6 different places right now. So you guys, I want you guys to let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Right now, it's tied between gameplay, you know, here's a deck, here's me playing a deck, and Spellweaver Speculation. Those are the top 2 on the poll right now. And Spellweaver Speculations are a lot of fun. They're just a little harder because I have to kind of plan the cards that I'm going to speculate on a week or so in advance. I do have one in mind, and I think I'm going to be doing one Friday. I don't know if I can get Top Hat Cat to do the art for it, because this one's going to be... These are going to be a little more complicated than just changing the color of a dragon. But I do have a bunch of card ideas in mind, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying those videos because I enjoy making them. They're a lot of fun to kind of sit down and think, what would I like to see in Spellweaver? What kind of cards is the game missing? Stuff like that is a lot of fun to kind of speculate on, which is why I call it Spellweaver Speculation. So we'll see if we're facing the same guy again. Nope, we're up against No Mercy. No Mercy from Elves. This is kind of more what I was talking about. This is kind of more of an ideal hand, so we're going to keep this hand, especially on the play. I'll probably throw back the, well, I think I'm going to throw back the Power Engineer? Yeah, I think the Power Engineer. Okay. The reason I wanted to throw him back is because I want a Wisdom Shrine so I can play the Library Guards. Because having speed 3 blockers against Elves is going to be super important. But we'll see if our opponent has an Elf Scout or an Elf Warrior. Nope. Alright, so... now we just curve into Fia. And ping, pong. We'll send back Rage Shrine. Get nothing because I suck at Divine Offering. But anyone who watches my videos knows that I absolutely suck at Divine Offering. So, it's no surprise to my... Ooh, it's got Corruption in it. And yes, if you guys can hear the snoring, that's my beagle. He is a noisy little guy. So we're gonna draw pretty much nothing to do this turn. There's our Wisdom Shrine. Even if I had dug for the Wisdom Shrine and played it for level, I couldn't do anything this turn, so... this is... I'm gonna just pass, because if I attack, he blocks this, and... I basically hope that he attacks with my attacks my Lizard Barbarian with the Rotting Remains. He probably won't. He's probably not going to make that big of a misplay, but, you know, sometimes you just got to sit and wait and hope that your opponent makes a misplay. So let's see what he's got here. 2 mana, 2 level, Mesmerizing Spirit. Maddening Thoughts. Okay, so I can't block with him, so I'm just going to sacrifice Fia to deal the 1 to him. It's always a weird sounding sound. And there's another one. Alright, so we'll play this. We'll play the Library Guard, draw a card. If he trades this, that's fine. Yep, alright, that's fine. Because we've got another Library Guard we can play. That sacrifices off his Rotting Remains. We could, if he plays like a couple of small elves, we can Fire Blast this and hopefully wipe his board. Like if he plays a couple of elf scouts or something, you know, then we can. So he attacks for 3, that's fine. We'll... Oh. Does he have like an Ambushing Strike or something? Again, it really doesn't matter to me if he attacks me or attacks my face right now because we're an aggressive deck. Our life doesn't matter. See, I think I called Splitting Headache, didn't I? Alright, Rage Shrine, and the deck runs 3 Dragonfire, so I'm going to hold on to the Dragonfire. I'm actually going to get rid of the Fire Blast because we can draw cards with our Library Guards, and Dragonfire is kind of a win condition in a deck like this. So, yeah. we'll just play Library Guards, draw a card, play the Goblin Warrior, attack for 2. Now, he probably just kills our Goblin Warrior with his Rotting Remains, which is fine because we're trading a 2/1 into a 3/3. You know what I mean? That's trading up in my book. See, he's going to, unless he wastes an Ambushing Strike on this. I was about to say, unless he wastes an Ambushing Strike on this, he's trading his Rotting Remains, which is a 3/3, for the 2/1, which is my Goblin Warrior. Now, the hell, Deary Rider sucks because I have no way of dealing with it. But I could draw into a, I could always draw into a like a Fireball. I know it's kind of funny how I was like, oh well, I don't really need the Fire Blast, and Fire Blast is a really good answer for that. So let's see what we draw. Nothing. Draw nothing. Ain't that the way? Well, at least we've got 10 burns straight to the face, which means we only have to find another 7 damage. Now I am going to send this back, hope to get a Rage Shrine, get nothing. Hoy. This deck runs 21 shrines, which is pretty, you know, basic for an aggressive deck. So, we need to find 7 more damage to win this game. Of course, he has to have no discard on top of that, so... we need another Rage Shrine is what we need. Because we can't even play these without one. Alright, that's fine. It's a zombie giant. Alright. Do we hope to draw into something, or do we just burn his face? Let's hope we draw into something. Alright, that's fine. Alright, that's fine. Like I said, we don't really... I mean, we could Dragonfire his face, but it seems kind of like just desperate. We don't really want to just fling burn at his face until we can do it for game. Alright, that sucks. He's gonna wipe our board now. Alrighty, well, let's see. Still not a good position where, like, if I had saved that Fire Blast, I'd be in such a better position right now. No, that's not really the case. I guess we play the Force Mage and just kind of force him, Tish, to, double trade into it. Venerated Unicorn takes out the Massive Assault. That was a really stupid play on my part because, and of course he's got the Noxious Fumes. That was a really stupid play on my part, guys. I'll admit it, because I shouldn't have played that unless I had creatures to attack with. But I think missing a handful of Divine Favors is really just going to do us in. Let's see. Yeah, he's got lethal. Even if I go... He's got 2, 6, 8. He'd only have to find 10, so yeah. Let's just throw burn his way. You can see. Alrighty, well, what can I say? That was kind of a bad start. And probably just a bad matchup in general. Of course, having double Dragon Fire like early in the game is not what you want. You kind of want to top deck those when you're in a late game situation, but you know, what can you do? Mid-range versus aggro. Ediron. Nope. Not keeping this hand. Alright, it got better. So we'll see if he keeps or what he does. Alright, we're gonna send back the Power Engineer. We're gonna send back the Power Engineer, although that was a stupid play now that I think about it. I was just about to say we don't really expect to see anything to Power Engineer to hit, but hey, look! It's a Rage deck. Rage decks like to play Massive Assault. Hey, look, everyone! I am a moron. Okay, there we go. Had some weird lag there for a second. Let's see, I guess he could fireball, but I guess we're fine with that. If he doesn't play anything this turn, which is highly unlikely, I could go Massive Assault, get in for 3 if he plays something that we want to trade into. Play Massive Assault and kind of trade for 3. Looter? Word of Fire. Ooh. I think now we just play Gibbo and Roni. Yep, I think this is a Gibbo and Roni turn. Next turn, play this for level, get the library guards out. Oh, are we playing sort of a mirror match? If so, I might have the edge here just because I've got the Massive Assault in hand and I have the early board. Let's see if I mean, he could have a Fireball, but fireballing a 2-1 just feels bad on all fronts, right? So, but we'll see. We will see. Next turn, I can play this for mana. Massive Assault if I still have my board, and then Fireball a blocker. Get in for 9 damage. Okay. I don't know if it's my server, like if I'm having lag, or if he was just taking forever to kind of figure out what to do. He is playing Wisdom, though we haven't seen anything Wisdom-y from him yet. He doesn't have a Wisdom level, so he's not playing the library guards this turn. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what he has. Like I said, next turn I think we're going to go... Oh, that sucks. And I genuinely didn't see that coming. I didn't see that as an out or a board wipe. Anyway, about to say, I think we still just play the library guards. We hold on to the flash freeze for anything he might play. I think this might be... oh wait, it's not Kyndel. Kyndel's list. Because it's got Wisdom in it. But the other deck I was going to spotlight was kind of a Rage mid-range thing. That was another one of Kyndel's lists. But I wanted to do this one because it was, like I said, more of a budget deck and a little easier to build. And that's one of the things I've been asked about, is whether or not I could spotlight some, one of my, I can't words. Let's see, do I have a way of dealing with that? I can Fireball, Fire Blast it, but that doesn't feel very good. And if I Flash Freeze it, now, yeah. Okay, this feels a little bit better. Well, if I play the Massive Assault, then I traded anyway, so that was kind of a misplay with the Flash Freeze. But I guess I kind of got a double Fireball. It sucks to get rid of that much burn, but we got to keep. I kind of feel like we got to keep the pressure on. We do have the Rage Shrine for the Dragon Fire to his face. He is 2 turns away from Firestorming, but at this point it hurts him kind of more than it hurts me. Massive Assault next turn. Not a whole lot of Swift in this deck. It plays, I believe it plays Goblin Looter and it plays Fia, but it doesn't play any Flame Serpent, which I kind of miss. I'm just a huge fan of playing Flame Serpent in an aggressive deck, especially an aggressive rage one that plays Massive Assault. It's just a really good finisher, in my opinion. Again, Kyndel may not be a fan of it, or it just doesn't, the deck doesn't want to curve that high, but personally, it's one of my favorite. Now, what would he need double Wisdom for? That's kind of what I want to know. There's a Fia. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, good. We got the... Alright, so this is kind of the dream. We got the Rage Shrine so we can keep going with the Fire Blast. So we're going to swing in for 5, knock him to 12. So this is 5, 6, 11. We gotta find 6 more damage. Which we just might be able to. I don't know if he's intentionally prolonging the game. I did have that weird kind of lag spike earlier in this game, so it might just be my it might just kind of be my server or internet. That's the word. Oh, I had family over all weekends, and I'm still kind of groggy. Like, they were staying from last Wednesday to Sunday, so they're up from Texas, and so it was more than just, oh, hi, how's it going? You know, we're gonna visit for a couple hours. No, it was all those days, and so I'm a little drained playing host for almost a week, but so that's kind of why I can't words today. But anyway, I also had one of a couple of them staying in the room I use as my studio or my workshop or whatever you want to call it. So kind of missed out on videos last Friday, but I managed to get one off last week, and I think that might just have to be my pace for a while, just until I get things a little more settled on this front. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what he plays. Hilariously enough, if he plays something with Swift and tries to kill, well, there's another Fire Blast. I was just about to say, if he plays something with Swift and attempt to kill alright, he's not. Let me just do that. I think the Thalmic Reflector is telling me everything I need to know. He might be playing an OTK deck. Play Dragonfire, flash it, or reflect it, you cast it again, reflect it, cast it again. You know, I've played a deck like that, and it was a lot of fun. But because of that, I think I know everything I need to know about what he's playing. So I'm actually going to try and draw... Okay. Now, this board isn't susceptible to, this board is susceptible to Firestorm, but I'm actually kind of glad if he does that, because it puts him to 9, and then we're only 1 damage off lethal. I'm gonna flash it back, that's clever. Or reflected, I guess is the phrase. Ooh. Let me see here. Hit for 2, burn 1. Hit for 2, burn 1. Puts him to 9. Okay. Next turn I can do boom. Next turn I can go Rage, Shrine, Fireball, Thea, Dragonfire. That should be lethal. But I am going to sacrifice the Thea to get that extra 1 damage, because, yeah, 1, 4, 9. So if he doesn't have any life gain, which Rage and Wisdom don't have. Now he can only reflect Dragonfire once. So he's only going to be doing 10 to me. And we have Overkill because of the Massive Assault, but... Alright, GG. Great play, mate. I rate 8-8. The noxious line right there. Great play, mate. I rate 8-8. We just burned the burn deck. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, because I make these for you guys. I don't make any money off of these. I don't do this for profit or anything. This isn't a job. This is a hobby. So I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and I'm sorry if my beagle snoring was too loud. A good little budget deck, good cheap deck that can, be effective. We need some games. And later this week, I'll probably be doing a Spellweaver speculation. I still have to kind of tinker with some of the mechanic or some of the card balances and exactly how I'm going to go ahead and do it, because I'm not sure if I can get custom hard art made for it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Everything you do to help me helps the game. Yada yada yada. My regulars know that speech. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's about the third time I've said that. So maybe you guys have so enjoyed it so much you needed to hear it 3 times. I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. May the cards rise to meet you and bring good RNG to your enemies.